Time for the first set in Group 2 of AoE Leagues Season 15 Division C. We've got Willox, who has home-picked Atacama here, the map that we're on. And he's playing as the Magyars. And on the other side, we've got Dominicano playing as the Japanese. Both these players qualify for Division C. They've got Elo highs on the top half of 1700. But Dominicano at the moment, a little bit down on his all-time high. Acid Karma here. We've got a very open map, so very hard to wall, very, very small wood lines. You've got berries, you've got deer, boars, you've got golds and stones that you can go to. 2 forward boars. I do know that laming is allowed. I did see that laming was not allowed in previous versions of AoE Leagues, but it very much is allowed this time. Willox is going to drop a wood line here. So going to the thick wood lines in the middle. Dominicano is searching around, going to do the same. So a bit of an extra walk to a wood line. They're going to do that. Feels like the beauty of a mule cart sieve would be amazing here. You can just take the wood lines closer to home and you can kind of just walk. I know it's hard to wall, but you could just walk around to all of these ones, right? And then by the time... Oh, it's a hard one actually. You could. Or you could wait and take them later when you've got some churches up as well. But yes, for now it's going to be wood line to the middle. Probably some small walls around it as well. Would mean archers are quite strong. I would think a forward tower would have some benefit as well, because taking a player off a wood line here and then having them to go, making them go somewhere else, which is just as far from their base, could be quite strong. The archer play on this map also feels like it would work again, because if you're thinking, oh, we're going to small wall in, especially Japanese here, small walling against Magyars would be nice. You're expecting scouts, but maybe scouts with a tower here could be something that we could see. Yeah, very, very interesting. Embrace the openness, I say. Accept that it's open. Don't be wedded to trying to wall it up. I think it's always quite fun watching open maps, and the person who can turn an open map into a closed map is best placed to win. There's Loom 17. I think that's a bit quick. It's gonna be fine, I think. It's not gonna be fine. It's 100. It's gonna be close. Nah. Too quick. 14 seconds idle time. One more Vil probably would have been nicer there. Cop the 10-second hit. Which is what Willox has done. It's going to be up, yeah, 16 seconds behind. It's not too bad. Got the extra Vil on the way up. Gets to go to wood now. Going to send 8, maybe 9 to wood. 8 is the standard, but maybe the extra walking time might see it be 9. Scout's going to run under the base. We're going to see man-at-arms from the Japanese. I like the man-at-arms play. And again, just imagine, in my eyes, I just think, wow, a tower right here, out in the, like, forces a move. Japanese can obviously move for cheaper. Lumber camps are only 50 wood, not 100. And there's a gate. And there's the rest of the walls. Small walls will be up. And for Willox, he should be able to To progress from here, get his scout rush going. There's the barracks. It's going to be a bit slow on the barracks. So the scouts won't be out straight away. The militia are out, but the gold isn't in. The militia are out, but the gold's not in. So there's going to be a little bit of waiting time here. Adding a fourth militia instead of man-at-arms. So is the plan to just go for a little bit of a slower but more devastating man-at-arms play. Third one's now on gold. That range is in a what feels like an awkward spot. There's the man-at-arms. It's been clicked. Oh, militia are going to get hit by, what's that, a Jaguar? I think the fourth man-at-arms didn't get spotted either. And here we go. Magyars are going to get surprised. There's going to be militia. There's going to be man-at-arms on the base. Any second now. We're waiting, waiting, waiting. 3, 2, 1. In we go. Japanese man-at-arms attack faster. Spearman's going to have to run. Don't run him under the TC. Don't run him under the TC. Batter down the mill. What are we going to see here? We're going to see scouts from Willox. I think these Bills are in trouble unless there's a quick wall coming in. Is he getting hit through the corner? He was. These two Bills are going down. Delete that guy and get... Oh, look at the quick wall. Smooth. I don't think these guys could both drop off, though. I think this is still going to go down. They're just going to have to spend so much time repairing. 4 Japanese man-at-arms. Arson is being clicked now. There's a bit of a counter-attack, though. Is the first Vil kill actually going to go to Willox? I think it is. This village is going to go down. Now there's scouts and the wood line's open here. Magyars get free forging. And suddenly, it's all being flipped on its head. There's Vils going down everywhere now. They're in on this side. Scout will go down, but these two villagers are trapped. They're going to drop. There's a spearman defending here. Scout's actually going to get hit by the spearman. Very nice by Dominicano. He clears up the scouts. He only lost the one villager. And he's still got 5 man-at-arms with arson. And they're going to now pressure the wood line here. They're going to go for the gate. The gate will take 5 seconds to go down. No archers are stopping this. In fact, speaking of archers, there's been a range that's had to be dropped from Willox. He's gone for the range because the Japanese man-at-arms have hit too hard. The Magyar Scout Rush has to be stopped. You can see the idle time's also crept up. Both players under the pump. Oh, more Vils are going to go down. Can he get that last hit? No, not quite. Just get away. But still 5 man-at-arms. And now there's archers here as well. There's no upgrades on anything except for the free Magyar bonus. It's going to be a tower on the wood line. Will the tower even go up? Because there isn't a hole. I think that's an overchop. Gate gets deleted. There may need to be a cause for running soon. I think the man-at-arms are just going to go straight for the tower. There's no counter-attack at the moment. Is the tower going to go up? The tower is 85%. The tower needs to go up here for Willox. He's under the pump. There's a couple of scouts in. The tower goes up, but it might go straight back down as well. There's 3 Vils underneath, 3 Vils inside it. Man-at-arms are just abusing this thing, though. Yeah, it ungarrisoned straight away. There might be a cleanup here, but at what cost? Look at the idle times. Dominicano's got a 2-Vil lead. Now making skirms for Willox. Tower's going to stay up. Everything goes down. Willox will hold. And everyone takes a deep breath. Race collected is even. Vil counts nicer for blue. The Japanese man-at-arms, I would say, are a success. There's fletching, and you can see now it's archers. If you're you're taking the Magyar player away from cavalry, you're in a very good spot. Magyars, no eco bonus. And then bonuses on their scout cav line being cheaper. And of course, the melee attack upgrades being free. So if you're making the Magyars play skirms, you should be very, very happy. Almost consider continue making archers anyway. Just so that the Magyars can kind of keep putting their time and their energy into the skirmishes. These archers are going to get some value now. Let's see what they can find. No wood lines out the back, although there's a couple of vills taking long distance wood. I think they may have been on stragglers originally. Let's see what damage can be done here. Willox is awake to it, so the farms just get idled. 4 archers with fletching roaming around. And now some scouts. Time for some scouts. Look at Castle Age though. 200 food away. Vill kills. Maybe. Yes. 1 Vill kill for Willox. Which he needs. He's 4 Vills down. He's 4 Vills down, but he does actually have 2 eco upgrades. He did manage to sneak in double bit and horse collar. Dominicano never picked up double bit axe. That could prove to be a problem. Lots of idle vills now. Need to take out the scout. Can't. TC's idle. Villages have gone down here. I think I missed a couple. It looks like 3 vills went down. But Castle Age will be on the way. And Castle Age is not close. Not close for our Magyars player. Scouts still running into the eco though. And they have managed to pick off another villager. There is a hole here. I have to say this is probably a deliberate hole at this point. And now it will get patched up. I feel like you consider cav archers now for the Japanese. Cav archers feel like the way to go. Just the way the eco's set up. There's only a couple on food. Was there maybe a scout that ran underneath there? Lots on gold. Archers working away. They got a villager kill. They're going to get a second. They're going to try. There's a skirmisher there. Is that Vill going to get away? I think the Vill's going to get away. Take out the farm, maybe. Take out the farm. Can't take out the farm. They all go down. Scouts are roaming. Scouts are looking. Scouts are waiting. Spearmen stuck inside the walls. That's unfortunate. Magyars adding more scouts, but it's largely pretty walled. And Willox is going to be a little bit... He's going to be a little bit sad when he sees that Castle Age is in and he's got 36 food. It's like, oh god, what do I do now? Do we double down? Just add more scouts, get armor. It's gonna be Bodkin crossbow for now. Oh, there's a hole! There's a hole! And the villagers, they're all gonna be attacked here. We're gonna see the eco kills. There was a spearman in there, but the spearman's gone down. How many vills? Oh, there's so many vills that go down. The idle time on top of this as well. I don't even know if they actually win this fight. Oh, so many vills go down. We're down into the 20s for villagers. Dominicano just gets hit so hard there. They killed 8 units in total. The scouts get some great value. And now, crossbow in. But what can they do? The tower is defending. Scout trying to get some value. Scout goes down to the Spearman. There's one Spearman here at home now. What damage can these crossbow do? At the moment, it's going to... Oh, interesting. So that villager was walking forward and then turns away. Crossbow are going to see her. Are they going to chase her? Crossbow going to chase her? No, they're not. Willox is tripling down. He's got armor on his scouts now. And the plan will very much be all in feudal until it can't happen any longer. There is another stable trying to be dropped. It does have a Vil lead. Worth noting that. Does have a Vil lead. Has managed to get some very, very good damage. Dominicano, meanwhile, 7 Vils are idle. He's down 4 Vils. He's had to garrison a whole lot. He's got a full town centre there. Waiting. Oh, is that an overchop? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There's an overchop. Oh, there's another overchop. This could be devastating. If Willox sees it and he gets in... If Willox sees the overchop, it would be absolutely devastating. Where are the crossbow at? In the range. Crossbow are currently in the range. The ones that were here died. And it feels like Willox is kind of held despite what is a terrible castle age time. It's open. It's open. There's 8 villagers here. There. Oh, quick walls. Dominicano wakes up in the nick of time. We're not getting through. And he's able to go forward with 9 crossbow. That's a good mass now. 9 crossbow going to get damage. Is he awake on this side, though? He got the quick wall down on one side. Is he going to get it on the other side? He's not watching. He's not watching. And now the second time of asking, Willox gets through on the wood line. The villagers are all going to go down. They're not going to get through. They're not going to take any scouts here. They're not taking any of these scouts. All the Vils go down. There's going to be nothing on wood now. The Spearman can try, but it's 31 Vils to 42. The crossbow need to get counter damage, or else there are problems here. And they've not been patrolled in, and now the scouts are actually getting some free hits on them. There's scouts around this side as well. They haven't killed anything yet, but they've idled a gold mine. The scouts here are going to try and batter their way through to this gold mine. The archers, they've killed 1 villager, probably a second soon. They're chasing. Willox, still feudal age. Still feudal age. Still not close to clicking. Does have a marker to help him out. He's just going to go full scouts. There's 19 scouts on the field now. Spearman armor coming in. More damage. More damage. This is going to be so hard to wall up properly. This is the wood line now for Dominicano. Neither player really able to take much res. We're down under 50% worker efficiency last minute for both. Look at the scouts. Look at the scouts. They're roaming. They're looking. They're trying to find somewhere to go. And they're just going to get more and more value. There's going to be more value here. There's going to need to be a wall deleted. The scouts are just going to keep hammering away. Unstoppable. This is an open map, and we've got open Magyar scouts. They're just going to keep going. He's making more scouts. He's not ending. He's not stopping anytime soon. It's going to be full feudal. Full feudal until Dominicano cannot move. Until he can't take any res. He's soon going to have enough scouts to clean up these crossbow as well. And it feels like once he cleans up the crossbow, it's going to be very, very hard for Dominicano to do anything because he's got Magyar scouts everywhere. He's up in age. He's down 8 Vils. He's got Vils hiding in town centre. He can't do anything. He can't go any. He can't move. Just can't move. Is there enough here for these scouts to take out the crossbow? There's not, but it feels like another 4 will do the job. Maybe even less. Maybe even 3. They get another kill there. No. I mean, probably even two. Two will do the job. And we're in on the gold mine now. In on the gold mine. The WTF is dropped. The house goes down. It's down to 26 villagers. Full on scout mass. Let's just go back and have a look and see how that happened there. It looked like it was just the house was either not being repaired. The house was not being repaired. He was out of wood. He was out of wood, and then more villagers go down on the gold. Back to where we're up to, and again we're seeing everything idle. He can't move. He's just strangled. 26 villagers can't take any res. Just can't take res at the moment. He can use the 4 farms. That is it. And Willox is still pumping out scouts, and he is going to have Castle Age soon. And he is just able to win this game. He's just going to win this game. What do you do? Where do you go? There is a lot of idle time as well. Yes, Willox has had a lot of idle time. But Willox has also killed 41 villagers. And there's more, they're all dying. What do you do? Where do you go? Where do you go? You can't move. There is nowhere to go. The villagers are just gonna get taken down. We're going for wheelbarrow. We're staying in feudal age. I thought we were gonna see a switch into a look towards Castle Age and some knights, but there's not. The GG is called, and Willox gets the win without reaching Castle Age 37 minutes into the game. Now that was enjoyable. Open map, full on aggression, loved it. That was really, really good. Dominicano Stone. Did he sell that to click up? Did he spend it? He never had a tower, which might be a mistake, but he never had a tower. Very, very interesting. Very, very interesting. But yeah, what a game. Dominicano just couldn't move. Could not move. In the end. And yeah, Willox, home map. Got the civ he wanted, I assume. It looked like there was a clear plan here. Full feudal Magyar scouts. Job done. 1-0. It's time for game number 2 of this Play All 2 here. We've got Willox playing as the Persians. And he'll be to the west. To the east, we've got Dominicano playing as the Ethiopians. This is Dominicano's home map for the tournament. It is Arabia. And I'm just going to check what version of Arabia was requested. It's the DE version of Arabia. Largely see what we expect here. So it's going to be deer on the map. It's going to be a couple of boars. 4 deer as well, by the way. Pushing in the deer early. A couple of boars, berries. Woodlines, golds. Oh, loses the deer. That's an unfortunate start. Stone is forward. Gold is safe. Ethiopians will want to get access to that gold. Start pumping out archers. Archers attack faster with the Ethiopians. They also get the pikeman upgrade for free. Not the halberdier upgrade though, just the pikeman upgrade. Also get the ability to drop outposts without costing stone, which is quite nice. As for the Persians, Persians get faster working town centers. That works amazingly for them, so they get a vill lead, so you can add 1 or 2 villages to your standard builds. If you're going up 18 pop, maybe make it 19. But at the same time, they start with extra wood and food, which means if you do want to go with a Persian Scout Rush, you probably can click up a bit quicker than you normally would. They also get Parthian Tactics and Castle Age if they play Cav Archers. Their Nightline has +2 attack against ranged soldiers. This is something that will get used, because the Persians will want to go for Cav for their Nightline, and the ranged soldiers, well, the Ethiopians are probably going to be spamming archers. So this feels like a very, very nice matchup to be playing knights against archers. If you are Willox. Willox is in ended up with a very nice Civ here, for sure. Couple of houses up, maybe drop the other one a touch early, but I guess it kind of works anyway. 3 on wood though. It makes me think the plan is not scouts, at least not to start. Maybe that's yeah, isn't going to open scouts, and it's just going to try and maybe force skirms or something, or just put some extra pressure on early with a man-at-arms rush, because there's definitely enough wood to now consider a barracks, and there's enough food around pushing in the deer as well. He's got 2 in. He's going to push number 3 now, and I think we're looking at the 3rd one for Dominicano, who killed a deer out here. I think that's a mistake. We'll look away. Spare him there. Still taking the 2 boars. Don't take the deer. Don't take the deer. Good. He walked away. There's a lot of wood on hand. Dominicano again trying to click up, and has forgotten to click up. Has not clicked up. Needs to click up. Has had the food to click up, and now clicks up. That's a little bit too much idle time again. It felt 2 games in a row here. I feel like he's tried really, really hard to go 18 pop, and has pretty much clicked up at 19 pop. Barracks on the way up now. It's probably... well, it's being forced down with 2 villages, so that makes me think there is a plan for some militia. Otherwise, you would just 1 villager this and then go to stragglers. Makes me think it's maybe a touch later than he wanted, but it is up. Let's have a look. Yep, there's the militia. Maybe a force drop to get some gold in, or we're just going to long distance some gold anyway. The militia gets spotted. No. 1 militia gets spotted. Why are we dancing with the scout can just attack him? Now there's 2. Do you really want to... oh, free hit? No. Yep. We're waiting. We're watching. We're moving. 3 militia out, but he's not on gold. So there's no man-at-arms upgrade planned. There's double bit axe. And there we go, double bit, horse collar. But these are just militia. They're not going to do anything else. But they're going to look for some preemptive walling, and we're going to see double range opening from the Ethiopians. Double range opening here. Still that unfortunate deer lure. Double range opening, but not enough on wood for that. There's not even enough wood for a mill at the moment. Going up 17 vills. And now we're killing more water buffalo than we expected here. This doesn't quite feel the smoothest here from Dominicano. He's going to clean up the militia, I think. Willox did well to maybe bait the thought of man-at-arms here, but just didn't bother. I mean, at the end of the day, did the militia work? Probably not. Did he want man-at-arms? Probably. And now he's going to have to fight against double-range archers. Yeah, 17 vills into double-range archers. That doesn't work. That doesn't work. Even with the Ethiopians. Doesn't work. And it definitely doesn't work if you want to still have 11 on food. You're going to see the archer production is going to slow down massively here until more vills get to wood. It's going to be scouts again from Willox. Did well with the scouts last game. Going to have scouts again here. We're going to see what Dominicano can do. He's going to have fletching. He's going to try and wall up as well. He's not walled up on this side. Does he know? He should be. He does know that he's meant to be. What's going to happen first? Just a microsecond too slow. And the scouts are going to get in. They're going to kill a villager here. Meanwhile, back at Willox's base, he's completely walled up. Barring any unsuspecting holes. Willox is going to get another vill kill. The scouts are going to keep roaming around. There's a walling vill to the east as well. And this guy's going to go down. That's going to be 3 villagers from these 3 scouts. And they can probably just run off now. They're going to try again. I think they're going to be a little bit lost here. One goes down. The other 2 run away. What are the walls like? The walls are up. Except for this part, the walls are up. All around the sides. Completely up. I think that's safe there. There's no hole here. There's no hole here. Gonna try and batter down the house. Gonna drop a tower. Preemptive tower on the gold. I like that. There's no gold inside the walls. The tower on the gold, it was really good. And on the hill, which is awesome. Goober Nugget, sorry. Welcome to the channel. Yes, I also love the double range opening from the Ethiopians. You do see the double range opening a lot in team games. You can do it. I think there is a way to do it with 18 vills. I can't remember the exact thing. I recently played a tournament where it was, I think that was the plan, that was the idea. I think it's an 18 vill into the double range archers, but it's still very tight. And it wasn't one that I was doing. I was only playing the hybrid maps, so you never saw me, you never caught me practicing it. And the times I was warming up on it, it was always just, let's just do 20 pop, go up, make sure the eco still runs, maybe be a bit slower on the second range and all the rest. Here's a market, so we get to see the transitions now towards Castle Age, because the walls are now up. Yes, the walls are now up. And so these archers were spared. Skirms have decided to come forward. Put a little bit of pressure on. Dominicano sold the stone again. He did it last game, I believe. So he's going to sell the stone to go up, which also means the problem of can't build a defensive tower now. He's got a lot of archers here. A lot of archers. Am I a hamster, PB? Well, I'm more of a hamster than a clown. I definitely prefer open maps to closed maps. but I prefer hybrid maps to both. I don't know what that makes me. I don't know if there is a term for people that prefer the water maps. I'm not just spamming Aquarina either. Like, it's not... It doesn't have to be full water. I understand that full water has to come... the full water has to come in moderation as well. Like... Too much of anything is... Yeah, Water Nomad, Aquarina... They're nice, but they are very samey, right? So they have to come in moderation, because there are points where you go, well, maybe we shouldn't be doing that. They are very samey. Now, these maps also samey, of course, in their own way. We saw the last game. No, sorry, we saw the first set that we watched today on 4 lakes, which, to be fair, hybrid map. Lots of skirms, just all skirms, pretty much. Both players are making their way to Castle Age now. We've got a stable that got denied here. So Dominicano has got his Archer Mass doing well. Crossbow, Bodkin, armor, first armor has come in. So we're going to be looking to really hit hard with these Ethiopian crossbow. I've died to these crossbow many times myself. Many times. Meanwhile, Willox is going to have the defensive skirms ready to go. Elite skirm, Bodkin as well. Probably want the armor too. And of course, as discussed at the start, the knights do +2 damage to crossbow. So now the pressure will be on. So knight, skirm, feels quite nice for Willox here to defend from the Ethiopians. But look at the micro. You get Ethiopians, they attack faster. The micro with these boys is very nice. What's the attack delay on them? 1.7. Meanwhile, if we look at a skirm, attack reload time is 3. So they're basically attacking twice as fast as a skirm. Twice as fast here. The other side, we've got some scouts coming forward, but they're probably not going to last too long as there's a lot of crossbow back here. One skirm attacking a blacksmith. That's not going to get a lot of damage. And now we wait. We see the players wall up a little bit more. We're seeing the second TC. The first additional TC is going to come from the Ethiopians. It's going to be on the gold and the wood line. We're going to see knights. A knight switch. I love the knight switch. Again, +2 attack versus ranged soldiers. Could become very pivotal in this matchup. Second TC now for Willox. It's coming out along the side. We've got a tiny little break in the play here. We're seeing knights come forward as Dominicano's attack kind of just goes on pause for the moment. The crossbow are going to roam around. Still can't break through though. Can't break through. Willox has done very well with the walls and not letting his Ethiopian opponent get through. Armor is in on the skirms. One armor is in on the knights. I imagine the second one won't be far away. And here we go. We're attacking on both sides now. Knights are trying to get in. There is a monastery on the way up. It's still walled behind that house. Forward come the crossbow. And then on this side again, the archers just keep walking away. They keep walking away. Should they be picking up second armor here? No real need for the second armor, as Ghost Rider points out as well. So, the reason why not, because at the end of the day, the crossbow don't want to be engaging with the knights, right? If you're at a point where the knights are attacking you, it's already game. Like, it's bad. It's already a bad fight. So, I think the idea of... yeah, you got the attack, which is good. Get your eco. You can see here is going to be the first one to 3 TCs, which I don't mind. I would perhaps... And I know it's not what you want to do. Well, you want to be on archers, of course. You want to be on archers. But... camels. Just saying. Camels. They counter the knights. They aren't countered by the skirms. He's got the eco set up for it. He's got gold. He's got plenty of farms. Let's see how the walling goes back here. These knights are going to be attacking hard to try and break through, but they can't. They're going to be attacking hard on this. The skirms are going to be attacking on this side now. I don't know if the uni couldn't go there or not, but it's not there. There was a hole here. I wonder if the Persians are going to try and just squeeze their way through. They kind of are. They're going to get that bonus attack. Are they just going to completely clean up the crossbow here? They got a lot of damage in, that's for sure. They've got both armor in now. The crossbow are going down. The crossbow are melting, but so are the knights. Everyone's army is going to disappear. Everyone's army disappears. But oh, there's a monk in there as well. Going for a conversion on the scout, which would be quite nice. Oh, forward castle. That's come out of nowhere. I was not expecting that. I was just looking at the Vil counts and noticed that the Persians were looking good with the Vil count, which is to be expected. Despite not having that third TC as quickly, they do have the faster working TCs. And now, oh, if this was full, I don't know if it would have taken out the castle, but the castle's going to go... Oh, is it going to go up? Is the castle going to go up? Yes. The crossbow are too slow. The crossbow aren't moving fast enough there. They needed to walk straight there and try to take out these vills. There were enough crossbow to take out the vills, ignoring everything else, but they're too slow there now. Castle will go up, and now this is really tough. This is really tough for Dominicano now. It's taken out his gold. The gold that he's got here, only 1,000 of it left. Which means, if you think about what that 1,000 does, essentially he needs that 1,000 to click up. So he's only got the 600 to spend on archers. Which, what's an archer cost in terms of gold? 45 gold, right? So you can really only make another 12 to 15 of those. And then that's it. 12 to 15 and imp, and that's all he's got. He can't... And if he wants to get anything like Arb and Bracer and Chemistry, he can't even make more crossbow. And then he's out of gold. Next gold is here. Willox controls it. Willox is going to have Castle Age as well. That's only going to be 8 seconds slower. Knight gets converted. This is strong for Willox now. Now that both players are on the way to Imp and there's a castle on the hill on the base, might be a good time to start thinking about relics as well. Just because, well, you can. I think Willox's position is very, very strong. Very, very strong here. Definitely put the main focus on the push, on the vision. But if you do want to control yourself long term, and you can see the attempted escape, this is necessary. And if you're Willox and you've got an idea now, you go, okay, so he's got his gold here, but he's gonna run out of that. I'm taking this gold. He has to go here. has to go here if he wants more gold. It's one of the things that I've been trying to be more aware of in my own gameplay. We saw graveyards in a recent map pool, and that was something that that became a big focus of mine during playing that map. About gold positionings, and of course Arabia's got a few more golds close to your base, but Willox has taken one of them, and here we are. So Dominicano's got the gold. He's got gold access for now. He's going to be first to Castle Age, but to do what? It's going to be Bracer, it's going to be Chemistry, it's going to be Monks, and there is Arb. So he's been able to afford all the upgrades he needs. It's 26. Oh no, they're in. The Knights are in. The Knights got in. There was a hole here. There was an overchop here. The Knights got in. How much are they going to kill? They're going to get some serious damage in. More vills go down. Look at this. 28 villagers from Willox he's killed. And he's got a Treb out as well. Arbs aren't really going to kill the Treb. If anything, it's the converted Knights that kind of need to go back and try to get the Treb. Otherwise, the Treb is just going to take away safety. It's going to go for the town centre first. I think after the town centre, if he goes for the Rangers, it'll be good. There is going to be one level of defense required here from Willox. He's got Cavalier now. He's getting plate barding armor, but Arbs are in on the base. This is a very important counter-attack now. 4 Vill kills in that moment already. Question is, what can he kill? And can he kill faster than he's being killed on the other side? There are monks here. The monks are going to have to start working. The Men of Faith get involved. Can they get any conversions? They're going to try. That's a lot of idle eco now for Willox. Dominicano is in. He's got ballistics. He's got all the upgrades he needs for these Arb. And now, this is a big fight now. Okay, is this enough Cavalier? My thinking is no, but it's going to be tight. Let's have a look. This is the big focus now. Is there enough Cavalier to take out the Arbs? There is not. It's 4. It's still 15 Arbalesters. They traded well, actually. They traded pretty well. They took out 10 Arbalesters and 3 Knights for the 8 Cav. So maybe another 8. And this army can be cleaned up. But there's still just 1 Treb's worth of pushes. And where's the production coming from now? Where's the... Oh, it's 52 vills. I mean, it's 71 vills. To be fair, both players have kind of lost a bit of vills here. 23 vill kills. All right, here we go. 7 Cavalier. Can they do the job? 6 Cavalier. There's a 7th one being added now. These Arb will go down. The Arb will go down. The push will be cleared. And now the focus can go back towards the base of Dominicano, who has only got 1 range production now. He's got a lot of food. We're adding more ranges. We're just going to keep going. Keep going with Arbalesters. Going to back the Arbs in. Remember, the Cavalier have +2 damage against the ranged Arb. Probably a good time for both players to consider their boom and consider... Well, sorry, a good time. Willox can always consider the boom. Dominicano needs to consider what a potential win condition is. How does he get back into this from here? He can't really take a lot of res. He can't really take stone. He's trying to drop more ranges. 80 vils. Keep raiding a little bit. Keep looking around. Ethiopian outposts are very strong. They seem so far away. And you can see the Cavalier. They're going to deny this outpost. It's a disaster. More Vils dying down here. Oh, it's so bad. These Cavalier have just killed 14 eco units. And we're seeing the final armor come in for the skirms now. So that Willox can defend from the Arb with some skirm. And this is it. Dominicano is just going all in Arbalesters. There's a workshop. This Trev, a little bit lazy there. He gets picked off. Still only 80 bills here from Willox, putting the res into the push more than the boom, sorry. But it's not going to matter. The push is too strong. The bill count has dropped below 50. The town center ejects. More bills will go down. It's under 40 villages now, and the GG is called. Willox takes it 2-0. And he gets to kick off his AoE Leagues campaign with a nice little sweep there. Willox is... Let's have a look. What was he as far as... I think he was one of the top seeds in Division C. So he was the third highest in Div C. So he is going to be one to beat for sure. A good showing from Dominicano, but couldn't quite get the job done in the end. Willox gets on the board with a 2-0 victory.